it's Nikki, and welcome to this week's plan with me in my Erin Condren vertical neutral. I used this last week and I like what I did last week. I did not show you guys, I did not film this, but this was my spread from last week. I actually just finished it up. This kit was from Sweet Pink Elephant. And basically what I did is I just planned throughout the week. I didn't sit down and like put all of my stickers down. I did do like the base, like the bottom washi and stuff like that, but for the most part what I did is just throughout the week I kept the kit and the planner on my desk and I just filled it in like each day or every couple of days. So I liked how that worked out. For videos, obviously it doesn't quite work that way. I technically could film it every single day. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try that next week. But what I want to do today is, I did it a couple weeks back. I laid down my base without writing anything in, kept the stickers on my desk, and then throughout the week just kind of filled the planner in. So I think that's what I'm going to do again this week instead of doing like a rewind spread or anything in this planner. And then I might do a rewind spread in my print impression B6. Also, I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it's just the weather, but I can't breathe out of my nose. My throat is kind of scratchy, so if I sound weird, it's because I actually can't breathe out of my nose at all. Yeah, it dropped to like 20 degrees the other day, or 13 degrees I think is actually what the real field temp was, and it snowed. None of it actually ended up sticking, but it's supposed to be like 55 today, so I feel like my body at this point is just like incredibly upset from the weather, and that's why I can't breathe. So for this week I am going to be using our Galentine mini kit. I used the one that I just showed you from Sweet Pink Elephant, and then I just did some of the Valentine's overlays that we had last year, and I thought this looked really Valentine's-y. Valentine's isn't like my favorite holiday or anything. I actually wasn't even going to use a Valentine's related kit this week, but I had this one left over, so I figure I might as well. And then starting next week I'm going to go back to normal kits again. I know a lot of people actually do their like full month, all Valentine's, but I think that 2 weeks is enough for me. So I'm going to get started by laying down my bottom washi as well as my date covers. Okay guys, so I got that down. I'm gonna work on my sidebar. So I just wanted to mention Allie, I've said this in a couple of videos, so I figure I'll say it now. Allie was supposed to come up on Friday, but like I just mentioned, it started to snow and just be insanely cold, and I was really concerned that the roads were gonna like ice over because it had been so like wet, if that makes sense. Like the snow wasn't really sticking, but the ground was super wet. So she is actually in like northern Georgia, and I have a couple of other friends that live down that way as well, and they got like a lot of snow. They ended up getting more snow than we got here. So anyway, Allie and I made the decision like Friday afternoon that we, number one, wouldn't be able to go out like we had planned if she did come up that day. And number two, just like that it wasn't safe and that we should wait. She was supposed to come up on Friday. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm telling you, I think it's the weather. She's supposed to come up on Friday and then stay through the weekend or through like Saturday of next week, but we decided it probably wasn't safe. So instead, she actually has a hair appointment with the girl that does my hair on Tuesday. So she's gonna come up on Tuesday. It is supposed to get warmer throughout the week, and we are just like pushing our plans over. So if you see me again talking about Allie coming, that's just what's going on. Mom and Mike left yesterday for Spain, and they got to the airport here in Asheville, and their flight was delayed, and then they actually ended up switching. They were supposed to fly, she said, from here to New York, and then from New York to what did she say? Barcelona. And because of all of the snow and everything, they actually ended up flying from here to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam to Barcelona. So, and it ended up changing. They were supposed to get into Barcelona at like 9 a.m. their time, and instead they're gonna be getting in at like 5 p.m. their time. So yeah, Mom and Mike are gone. They're gonna be gone. I'm not even sure how long they're gonna be gone for. I need to look. But Allie, I've said this before, used to actually have an Etsy sticker shop a few years back. So she knows how to run all of the machines and everything. So it's just really good timing that she's gonna be up here this week, because she'll be able to help me while Mom and Mike are gone. So yeah, just a little update there. I don't know what I just did to this sidebar. I don't know why my daily trackers are down there instead of where they would normally be, but I don't hate it. I think it looks pretty good. So I am gonna do another full box down here. And I wanna make sure that I've got these where I'm gonna want them. So let's just do the donuts, I'm thinking. It's a lot of pink. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'm just gonna do another glitter header down here to cover that little bit. I do like for that calendar to show, but the way I laid this out, it didn't quite work out to where that would have looked okay. There we go. Okay, cute. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, anyway, so Allie ended up not coming, and she will be here Tuesday after her hair appointment. And then we've got a lot of plans just to do some fun stuff, just a girls' week basically. And then she had planned on being here for Valentine's Day, so we're gonna do like just a little Valentine's Day party. And what else? Allie is, okay, I don't think I've mentioned this. So, and I don't know that I should actually, now that I think about it, but I guess I will, because it's probably gonna come up in a vlog. So a couple of years back, went vegan for, I want to say about 8 months is how long that I did it for. Am I missing no, okay. And I did it back then because I was having a lot of issues with my skin, as well as my stomach just constantly not feeling well. So I did that, and it lasted for quite a while. And back then, I didn't cook the way that I cook now. I didn't do it. It was something that I never really had, I don't know, taught myself how to do, I guess. It just wasn't something that I was good at. It wasn't something that I was like comfortable doing even, really. And to be vegan, I feel like if you want to do it and not just eat a bunch of like vegan, almost, I don't want to call it fast food or junk food, but pre-made stuff, I feel like a lot of cooking is involved. So I had a hard time with it then. I mean, it wasn't the worst or anything. Like, it wasn't like I had a super difficult time sticking with it, because where I live, there's so many options, but it was very expensive because I was eating out a lot. And again, that is just because of where I live. Asheville is like, how can I say this? Asheville is very, vegan friendly. That's the word I'm gonna pick. There's a lot of vegan restaurants, plant-based restaurants, just vegetarian. I would say anywhere local that you go, any like local restaurant that you go to has at least one totally vegan, not even vegetarian thing on the menu. So here it's pretty easy to do. And it's expensive though, if you're gonna eat that way. So that was a lot of what I did, and then I was doing just like a lot of meat substitutes and everything like that. And I did it for a long time, and I felt wonderful, and my skin cleared up. I don't wanna use that piece of washi. My skin cleared up, and I don't remember, doing vegetarian is never an issue for me because I'm not a big meat eater. It kind of grosses me out anyway. I'm very picky about the types of meat that I will eat and how it has to be cooked and everything like that. So As far as not eating meat, it's not an issue. I would say for me, more of my problem is like with cheese and things, or with just finding totally non-dairy options for some stuff. Again, it's easier, and even from the time that I did this before to now, like going grocery shopping and finding things that are like quick and easy to do, which again was not the point of this. I need to get away from doing that. But there are so many options now that before I had issues finding, or I would have to go to specialty stores to find, whereas now I can just go into a Publix and find everything that before I would need to like go to a Whole Foods for. And again, that's not what I want to do. I want to be way more like plant-based than even what I am currently. And it's partially my fault for not planning because that's pretty much what's happened. Anyway, the point of me even saying any of this, also, if you guys want to see anything like that I'm eating or how I'm shopping or anything like that, let me know and I can put it into the vlogs, because I know it's something that a lot of people are interested in as far as like cooking and whatnot. Even when I was doing other types of like cooking, there was interest in seeing it. So if you guys have any interest in it, let me know. Also, I'm not like condemning anybody. I'm not saying that this is for everybody, anything like that. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just saying that for me, it's not a difficult thing to do because I don't really like meat, and my skin has a lot of issues with dairy. I notice when I eat a lot of dairy, I break out like crazy. And when I don't, I notice that my skin really clears up. So I think that for me, it's some kind of like a personal problem that my body has with it. None of this was the point. The point is, Allie has also been eating like a plant-based. She eats some fish and dairy. She still does like cheese and stuff like that. I think she just tries to not eat as much of it. But I'm sorry, I have to concentrate on what I'm doing for just a second so I can make sure I do this the way I want to do it. Let's do this one in the center and then back and forth, or I think I'll do, yeah, let's do blue in the center. Anyway, so she is eating a somewhat similar diet, and she is an amazing cook. Allie is actually the reason that I now can cook certain things that I can cook, because she taught me like how to do basic cooking. Oh boy. Anyway, so yeah, she is an amazing cook though, and has just an easier time than me, I feel like, as far as cooking is. Like, it was something that was like taught to her more. So she helps me out a lot. If I have a question about stuff like that, a lot of times I will call Allie. So this is getting really rambly really quickly. Oh, this is gonna tear. Maybe not. Also, these are premium matte that I'm using. The whole shop is premium matte now, if you've not seen any of that I've talked about. Allie is also plant-based, is what I'm trying to say. And so she's gonna come up and we are gonna do a whole bunch of cooking and stuff, try out some stuff. I actually, from when I was vegan before, have a ton of cookbooks that are vegan. It's just something that I feel like a lot of the times can be very time consuming. Juan and I actually, a few months back, out of one of these cookbooks, made a vegan mushroom lasagna. And it took like 4 hours, and I'm not exaggerating. And it wasn't that we were actually doing something for all of the 4 hours, but it was just like, it was literally 4 hours that it took us to make this lasagna. And granted, it was totally from scratch, except for the actual noodles. Oh no, how did I do this? How did this happen? Oh, I see. Okay, so I messed up with my boxes here. I'm gonna see if I can pull up this donut box. I think I can, yeah. I need to use one of these solid background boxes over here, and I'm gonna use the Girls Toasting. Anyway, so I can't talk. Juan and I made a vegan lasagna out of one of those books. It took us like 4 hours, and it was absolutely amazing. And I'm not kidding when I say that I prefer it over any regular lasagna I've ever had. But I don't have time to make things that take 4 hours to cook, you know, 7 days a week. One good thing about it is that lasagna that we made, had I made it just for myself, would have lasted me for an entire week. It was so much food. So a lot of the times, if I make something like that, I can continue to eat it for like days and days after. But it can still be, you know, and also it was the most expensive lasagna I've ever made. Let me say that. there was a tofu ricotta that we made to go in it, and just like all this stuff. And now that I'm actually doing this again, I have a lot of the ingredients that before I didn't have, so it wouldn't be quite so bad. But with a lot of the things, it's just, you know, I don't know, it can be very expensive, and I'm trying to not make it so that I'm spending even more money on food than I was before with like eating out and everything. But I need to rein it in because this is getting really rambly, and I don't know that anybody cares how I'm eating. The point was though that Allie and I are going to be doing a lot of cooking while she's here, and a lot of experimenting too, because she's not, I mean, she's been doing this for a bit, but she again isn't totally vegan. So I think we both want to kind of like try out a bunch of different things and a bunch of different substitutes as far as like just making things vegan. Like she was telling me a recipe where she's making like, I don't know, she's subbing out meat for mushrooms. So stuff like that, instead of it being like store-bought meat substitutes, doing things that way. I'm gonna stop talking about it now. But that was like that whole thing was, my point was just about Allie and I and trying to cook. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of that. And then also while she's here too, where she lives, there's not places to eat like there is here. We're gonna also be going out to a lot of places, and I'm going to be taking her to some of my favorite restaurants here in Asheville that do like totally vegan stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a mixture of the two. Either way, it might be a really good vlogging week. So if you guys would like to see any of that, let me know in the comments and I will film it. I actually had footage of when Allie came up last time of us going to do something. I don't even remember, but it never made it into a vlog. So I don't know how much Allie's gonna wanna be in the vlog, but I can definitely get like the cooking and the food and stuff if you guys are interested in that. I just went on about that for like 10 minutes. I'm sorry guys, it's early. It's not that early. It's now 10 a.m. but like I'm still working on coffee and everything. I'm just tired. Let's plan. So I pulled this stuff out as well. This is our media sheet. This is on glossy. We don't have it like that anymore, but we do have these clear. And I just want like a couple of these like new episode and YouTube stickers. I also pulled a few other things. I don't know if I'll be using them. These are from Toffee Bananas. I really like these flat lays. This flat lay is from Pink Diamond Planner Co. And then I have got my Aussies from Bean Sprout Paper Co. Ozzy is getting a haircut this week. Thank the Lord. I love how his hair looks when it is like long like it is right now, but he will not let me brush him. He thinks it's a game. He thinks that we're playing. He attacks me the entire time. And he gets matched really bad because his hair is so thick. I actually want a blue one of these. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it cut. And they cut it pretty short. Like I get him pretty much buzzed. They do leave his head alone for the most part, which is hilarious. It looks so funny. But I'll put that in the vlog as well. I'll put me taking him and picking him up so you guys can see how he looks with his little haircut, because it's pretty cute. Anyway, so I've got a couple of different things that I need to use the Aussies for, was my point. So for Monday, I'm gonna go ahead, actually, let me zoom you guys in really quick. Okay, so for Monday, I went ahead and stuck down a piece of washi as well as a trash icon because my trash and recycling gets picked up on Mondays. I went ahead and did a quarter box here, and that is going to be for, actually, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go through that this way because I don't have a ton of stuff. But on Mondays, I do the, sorry, that was my motion sensor on the door. Now Ozzy's gonna, yep. Good watchdog. Anyway, $2 Tuesday stuff, it gets done on Mondays, so I do the listings, I do the newsletter, all of that. We are going to be having a Aussie. We are going to be having a St. Patrick's theme this week. It was something that was requested, so I'm going to do an entire colorway, the normal non-foil, as well as all of the foil sheets in the colorway for $2 Tuesday this week. So if that's something that you are interested in, that will be available. And then I think what I'm going to do down here is actually take one, oh, let's go from this side, one of these flat lays, because it's a lot of like computer work on Mondays. And I'm just gonna stick that down here at the bottom. I also wanna go ahead and put in this flag, as well as a Aussie sticker. If you have never seen these before, this is my favorite sticker. Please focus. Yeah, so this is from Bean Sprout Paper Co. These are my custom Ozzy stickers. He even has a sticker sheet in his mouth. I love these so much. And on Monday, Ozzy needs his flea, tick, heartworm, all that medicine, so I'm gonna use that right there. Moving over to Tuesday, I think up top I wanna do, let's do a package. So these are from Toffee Bananas as well, super cute. I actually need to go check her, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that she is no longer Toffee Bananas. I think that this happens to me every week. I believe that she rebranded. She did. So she is now, I think, Papershire. Yeah, okay, so she is now Papershire. I'll link her down below, but I need to check her shop out again because I really enjoy a ton of her stickers. These little girls are just so cute. So I'm gonna put up top this one that is packaging orders. I am so excited for how everything has been as far as the shop. We are like 90% ready to ship right now, which I'm sure if you've ordered from us in the past like week or so, you guys have noticed because we are shipping stuff like quick. Let's see, Saturday morning, I was able to package like 80% of the orders that came in on Friday and get those out, which is just, it feels so good, and it's so much less stress on me. The only thing I will say is like, I shipped out Friday's orders, but anything from $2 Tuesday last week hasn't shipped yet, and that's because that's the part of our shop that right now is not ready to ship, is $2 Tuesday. So processing times right now are like 5 to 7 business days, I believe. And that is because of $2 Tuesday stuff. So as far as those go, we'll be hitting that processing time. But for anything else, it seems like we're able to get them out super quick. And I'm really excited about it. So, yeah, I'm just really excited about it. And it also makes me feel like I have more time to like really concentrate on like design and everything. Just because I'm not in this state of like, oh, I have to do this so I can get these orders shipped, because all of it was already ready to go. It's wonderful. I hope we can keep it up. I think I'm gonna make it so that we will keep it up, or we won't be releasing stuff if we can't. But yeah, as far as $2 Tuesday goes though, those are taking a bit longer, but that I'm totally fine with because there's no way we can make those ready to ship. Last time that I did that, they sold out. Like every week, one color of foil would sell out, and then we would have, I just couldn't get like the ratio right. Anyway, so for Tuesday, I'm gonna do that, and then down here, I'm gonna put in these wine glasses because Allie will be here on Tuesday, and then I don't even know what I may just do a piece of washi right here, and then I can add in whatever I need to over top of it. I will say I'm not thrilled about these dots showing right now, but it's okay. So moving over to Wednesday, I don't have anything written down for Wednesday right now. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back down. I don't know if I'm gonna get to watch it or not with Allie here, but I am gonna stick it in. As far as this piece of washi goes, I'm gonna take this, focus. Okay, so I'm gonna take this sticker here. It says new episode. Oops, I dropped it. And put that over top of the washi. Actually, yeah, no, it's already there. Britton over at Bean Sprout Paper Co., the one that does the Aussies, got me hooked on The Bachelor. I had never seen an episode of The Bachelor in my life, and now I can't stop. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. So the new episode actually is on Monday, but I don't have cable. Sorry guys, my camera cut off. Anyway, I watched it on Hulu, and it's not out until Tuesday on Hulu. So moving over to Wednesday. I have nothing written down in this planner for Wednesday, so we're just gonna do some boxes, and then I can fill them in as I need to. So I wanna do just a pink box here, and then I'm gonna go ahead also and stick in a yellow label under that. And then down towards the bottom, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this since Allie will be here. Maybe let's do some washi, and then I can kind of overlay what I need. And then down further, I think I'll do a quarter box. Yeah. So that's cute. I actually really love this. I didn't think that I was going to be obsessed with this kit, but I really love the colors. I think if it was all pink and red, I wouldn't like it as much, but the blues and the yellows I think is just super cute. So let's move over to Thursday. So Thursday is normally my busiest day. Thursday is the day that test prints are done, everything is being finalized, any design changes get finished, and then all of the filming and the listings. Generally, I'm working until about midnight on Thursday nights. I'm going to, now that we're ready to ship, mostly ready to ship, attempt to get better about that and kind of like throughout the week have some of that stuff being done. It was incredibly helpful this past week when I went to do like the new release video and everything. We already had a ton of stuff stocked. Like all of the sweet kits, with the exception of micro, had been foiled and cut. And then all of the lunar kits, again, with the exception of B6 micro, had already been cut. So I didn't have a ton to do as far as like test prints went because we were stocking them already. So yeah, that was just like amazing to have that done. But I want to get to where throughout the week I don't have, or I'm working on some of that stuff so that it's not all like getting done on Thursday. Also, like the newsletter, I can't talk. The newsletter is being done on Thursday. There's just a lot. So yeah, I'm going to do this up top. Again, I don't know what all I'm using some of this stuff for. I will figure it out throughout the week. And then I am going to put in this 3-heart checklist down here for like listings and upload and newsletter. And then I'm going to do just a piece of washi down here at the bottom. And then moving over to Friday. So Friday is new releases. So I'm going to stick down, let's just do a half box, as well as I don't know. I may not actually stick anything as far as like an icon goes. And then, oh my God, I totally forgot all these were here. Never mind. Let's do a new release script here. And I'm just gonna put it, yeah, I don't actually like how big that is. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this back up. Yeah, that'll come back up. Oop, oop, oop. And instead, I'm going to do something smaller just because of how this script is. So I'm going to put in, it's too much blue. Let's do red. And then, yeah, I like that a lot better. So the new release right there. And then underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and stick in a smaller label. And it's Valentine's Day, so I guess I'll just, you know, put in a heart. And then I'm gonna actually flip back really quickly. So for Tuesday here, I'm gonna take this $2 Tuesday script over that piece of washi. And then flip back again. Okay, and then down at the bottom. So Friday, we are gonna have like a little Valentine's thing. We may end up going out. I'm not incredibly sure. And then also, you know what? There's actually a lot happening. I'm gonna take this dinner little thing right here. And we need to move this back down now. So we are going to go out to lunch with Juan on Friday. So I'm gonna put that in. And then underneath that, I'm gonna stick down this half box. And really quickly, I'm gonna dig for a sticker to put in here, and I will be right back. Okay, so these are from Toffee Bananas or Paper Shire as well, and I wanna use this girl right here who is screaming with her wine glass. Or I guess maybe she's not screaming, but to me she looks like she's screaming. And I'm going to put that right in there. Super cute, okay. And let's see, next, I think I will, for Saturday, we're probably just gonna stick some like boxes and some washi down. So I'm gonna put in just a piece of washi right here, and then let's just do a smaller box underneath because I'm not totally sure what is going on. And actually now that Allie is coming here, on Tuesday instead of this past Friday, we were actually like supposed to go out. Rowan was even gonna go out with us. We may try to do that on Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure yet, but one of the 2 days we wanna actually go out. And like included with that will be like trying out one of those restaurants like I was saying that she's, you know, she just doesn't have stuff like that where she's at. So I wanna kinda like show her. There's a place in Asheville that does a vegan pizza that I get and have got for the past couple of years, even when I'm not vegan, just because of how good it is. So like I want to take her to try that. I'm gonna do a piece of washi right here. And there's another place that's like Caribbean food, but they do vegan as well, and they do tofu and all of their stuff as a sub, and it is absolutely amazing. I want to take her there. There's just a bunch. So I think, yeah, you guys let me know if you want to see any of that vlogged, because I think that could be a really fun vlog to kind of see like some of the food that both that we're making and that we're just going to kind of like go out and get. Okay, I'm going to take the foiled box from the bottom washi sheet and put that up top on Sunday. And then I'm going to do, I want to use this other flag. Oops. And I'm going to do a piece of washi under there. My new favorite thing to do is to just kind of like layer stickers with washi. And then down here at the bottom, actually I may not use that flag because the colors are going to be off. I think down here at the bottom I'm going to do, it's too big. Let's just do one of these blue quarter boxes. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so I think I'm probably done, just because I don't really know what the plans are yet for the week, and then I'll be able to fill this in as I go. Oh wait, Sunday, actually, Sunday Ozzy is getting his haircut. So for Sunday, I'm gonna take another one of my Ozzy's and just stick him down over this washi. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna zoom you guys out and show you guys what the finished spread looks like. Okay guys, so this is the finished spread. I actually really love how it looks. I love this color, like the blues and the yellows and everything, super pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.